stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. All the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glow, the most bursting in red, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. All sailors that star-spangled banner yet wave, o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Hannah Burke, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Hannah. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roy S. Anderson. I'm Cameron Kurtz, and this is Railer Basketball. Tonight's Central State A Conference game features our guests from Taylorville, Illinois, the Tornadoes of Taylorville High School, and our Railsplitters of Lincoln Community High School. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineup. First, for our guests from Taylorville, number 3, a 6'1" senior, Jeff McChristy. Number 14, a 6'3" senior, Kyle Willauer. Number 50, a 6' senior, Jack Folk. Number 24, a 6'2" junior, Cole Sheedy. And number 40, a 6'7" junior, Eric Dust. The Tornadoes are coached by Gary McVickers. Okay, Batman, let's do it! And now introducing the starting lineup here, look at Railsplitters. Number 4, a 5'11" senior, Tyler Horshaw. Number 22, a 6'6" junior, Gavin Block. Number 3, a 6' senior, Joey Golden. Number 42, a 6'3" senior, Edward Bowling. And number 2, 6'2" and a senior, Max Cook. And the rest of your looking Railsplitters under the direction of head coach, Mr. Neil Alexander.
Josh, the Railers have done a good job getting off to good starts, especially defensively. 5 games into the season, they have yet to allow double-figure scoring by the opponent in the first quarter, and that defense, which has only given up 35 points a game, has certainly been the key to this start. As the Railers win the opening tip, they're heading to the basket to our right, just here in front of us at Roy S. Anderson. We thank you for joining us on a Friday night. We will get to the starters for Taylorville here in just a moment. They run the lob play to Bobby, a little bit too far under the basket. Swing around quickly. Joey, top of the key, 3 off the back of the rim. That's no good. Bobby grabs the rebound. The Railers will reset.
Yeah, a little surprised that Taylorville in a zone their sophomore team was all man, and generally you like to have your sophomore team play the same thing that your varsity team does, but maybe just they feel that they couldn't stay man-to-man with the Railers.
Turnover by the Railers as it's stolen away. We've got contact underneath, and a blocking foul is going to be whistled on Edward Bolby as he tried to get in the way, and we've got one of the Taylorville players down. Looks like just got his wind knocked out of him a little bit, and that is Jack Polk, the 6-foot senior. And Josh, this is a 4-0 team coming in for Taylorville, but certainly at a disadvantage because the MVP, as you talked about from the tournament that they were in, out of the game.
Yeah, looks like he's got a. I'm assuming that's Livingston with his cast on his left hand. So yeah, their MVP, the Comas tournament is sidelined. I don't know if it was in practice or during that tournament, but yeah, if you're got a guy that had 19 in the championship game sitting on the bench, you're already started undermanned.
Folk misses the first one. Second one, they both spun out, so the Railers catch a break there. Bolby picking up his first foul on the play. The Railers head back this way. Lincoln for the first score of the contest. Tyler Horsham on the left wing. Boy, Tyler's someone we really need to get going, and once he starts, he's such a streaky shooter. Maybe this will get it started. Off the back of the rim, no good. Bolby fights for the rebound, tipped back into the hands of Taylorville, and the Tornadoes will head back the other way. Long down court pass into the student section for the Railers. And Jeff McChristie, a senior, playing a little too fast here. I'm sure Coach McVickers is saying, hey, you get a turnover, got to take care of it.
Well, they're a little pumped up too. You know, they're ready to go 4-0. They're ready to get in here, and so the Railers. I worry against the zone. The Railers get 3 happy, and hopefully we can get into the middle. There's Gavin from 15. Good.
Gavin from 15, leading scorer for the Railers, gets us started with a 15-footer.
Yeah, that's where you can beat a good zone is get the ball in the middle and then score from it. And a good job by Gavin. He's a good free throw shooter, so you'd think he'd be able to hit the free throw line jumper. As Taylorville now at 10 seconds. So good job by Joey Olden, led at the top with those 2 wings pressuring the guard. So defense picking up right off the start.
Yep, 10-second violation. And you know, the pressure by the Railers wasn't really what we've seen. It was just Taylorville was just a little lax in getting across the timeline. So the turnover gets the ball back to the Railers. Joey on top over to Max. Olden brings the ball this way now, right wing to Horsham, back to Olden. 6:10 to go. Railers with the only 2. That came from Gavin Block and a 15-footer. Joey will fire off a 3. It's on the way off the back of the rim again. No good. Gavin there for the rebound. Gavin does a nice job.
Yeah.
It'll be a foul. Looks like it's going to go on 6'7" Eric Dust. But again, Gavin getting good position.
Well, both Gavin and Bolby in on the offensive boards a little more than what we saw last week. Bolby's got an offensive board already, and now Gavin picks up one.
Inbound pass out to Joey. Gavin turns, another 15-footer.
Yeah.
Good again.
I think he can hit it from there all night. They've got their big boy Drust, and he doesn't look like he moves too well, and he's not come out on Gavin twice here in the middle.
McChristie goes to Funk, goes right through his hands. Max Cook brings into the front court for the Railers. Lincoln on top 4-0. Now the Bolby's at the free throw line, looking around for him. Instead, it's over to Joey Olden.
Yeah, against this zone, our guards really got to penetrate and find gaps. You got to try and make 2 people guard you, and then should have an open guy somewhere.
Railers working the ball around the perimeter. Max at the top of the key, gets it over to Bolby. Bolby rises up for 3, left it way short. Joey tried to tip it out, got it to Gavin in the lane. Gavin spins, goes up, nice up and under move, wouldn't go down, rebound to Taylorville.
Chance for a foul there, it looked like. Gavin did a great move underneath, up and under, and got bodied a little bit, but I thought it could have been called for a foul.
5:12 to go here in the first quarter. Taylorville takes a 30-second timeout, so Josh, we will keep it here. Railers on top 4-0, and we've seen the Railers, how they play their defense, and we've talked about it for years. If you get the ball where Lincoln's getting it now on offense, you can do a lot of damage, and the Railers have done a good job getting it to Gavin. Gavin hits the shot.
And I like what Gavin did there. He got the offensive rebound with a little help from Joey Olden, and he didn't pass it out. We're so used to seeing guys, and they get it around the block or around the basket area, kick it out for a long jumper. He did a good job of going to the basket, a nice up and under, got his guy up in the air, and just couldn't convert it. But, again, a good move by Block.
So after the timeout, Taylorville will inbound, sideline the backcourt. McChristie. Railers have extended their pressure just a little bit. Over to Willauer. Back to McChristie. They work into the front court. Down in the corner. Dust for a long 3. That's short. Ball will hit the ground. Bolby will pick it up, and the Railers will head back this way.
Yeah, one and done so far for the Tornadoes on the offensive in, so the Railers doing a good job of rebounding.
Lob play. Olden to Bowlby, lays it up and in.
But Bowlby's getting real close to throwing that thing down, too. He was up a little bit over the rim, but he made sure he made that baby.
Lincoln out to a quick 6-0 start. And you know, this previous timeout, Josh, I can't believe Coach McVickers called a play where your 6'7" Dust goes out and shoots a three, 3 passes into the possession.
No, unless he just felt he was really on fire during warm-ups.
4.5 to go, first quarter. Lincoln on top, 6-0 here at Roy S. Anderson. Back on top to Cole Sheedy.
Yeah, and that's 14 Willauer. He's their best shooter from the perimeter, and he'll shoot it from way beyond the line.
Sheedy tipped away by Joey Olden. Joey with a nice job, controls it, kicks it back out to Max. Max thought about the three, didn't take it. Railers will reset. Halfway through the first quarter, Lincoln on top 6-0. Tyler thinks three.
Come on, Tyler. Join the party. There we got Tyler going, and maybe, you know, Jeff, as well as I do, when he hits one, he's generally got two or three left. So,
Foul's going to be whistled on Max, and it looked like there may have been an extra step in there, but Cook did a nice job. The Lincoln defense did of forcing him to the sideline, and right now, obviously up 9-0. The Railer defense is giving Taylorville some difficulty.
Yeah, it was kind of a weak foul on Max. I thought he did a good job of had him in the trap and went down and was going to try and get the jump ball, but I guess the referee felt he got a little bit of the arm.
Into the contest now, Thomas Snyder, a 6'1" junior. Willhauer for a long three. That's up and good.
That's the kid that can shoot it. He's been, I know he's been a starter for at least 2 years, and now this will be his third. So he's got the experience, and the Railers definitely got to get out on him.
You know, we talk about it a lot. Willhauer's one of those players that seems like he's been in high school for 4, 5, 6 years. Joey, top of the key. His three answers back.
Yeah, good job. Good answer, and nice pass out by Block, too. A great pass up to the top of the key, and then Joey is wide open.
Pattern trap, Joey again, and then he stepped on this. I'll tell you what, defensively, you'd be hard-pressed to find someone who brings as much to his team in this conference than Joey Olden.
Well, he's not only quick and fast, he's very long. His arms are really long for a 6-foot guard, so he does a good job of getting his hands in the passing lanes, and Taylorville had nowhere to go there.
3 minutes to go in the first quarter. All the Railers have scored except for Max Cook here in the first. Gavin, right side three, front of the rim, no good. Rebound comes down to Snyder.
Yeah, they got some mass inside now for Taylorville with Snyder and also Dust.
McChristy dribbles over, now a double team coming. Snyder back over. Willhauer on the left side. Gavin closes out on him. Little floater on the baseline is no good.
Rebound.
Joey
Yeah,
there with
Joey.
the board.
Yeah, boxed out big 44 Snyder too, and he's got at least 100 pounds on Joey.
Max Cook on the right side, watched by Willhauer. Again, Taylorville in zone.
And Max yet to attempt a shot, just playing this game and figuring out when his time is, and he hasn't found his time yet.
Skips across. Nice ball movement for the Railers over on the left side. Tyler is going to fire another three. That's off the back of the rim. High going for the board. Ball tipped around. It's going to be McChristy. Max tipped it away from behind, but it's going to go back to the Tornadoes as Peyton Ebelair makes his first appearance of the night for the Railers. Horsham will take a seat.
Yeah, Tyler thought he was a little hotter than he was. Stepped back a few feet on that one and looked good. Good arc, and I thought that's the first week. His arc wasn't good. It was more of a line drive, and the one that he made had better arc on it.
Under 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's Lincoln 12, Taylorville 3. Into the front court, Rhymes over to McChristy. Down in the corner to Snyder. Looks very similar offensively to what the Railers run. It's just playing against that Lincoln defense makes it a little tougher.
Yeah, it's a little. We apply a little bit more pressure, and we've got a few more weapons. I don't know that their weapons inside are as good as ours.
McChristy backs the dribble out as Joey hunts him down. Inside, nice pass to Snyder, back out to Rhymes. Thought about it, but Ebelair closed out on him quickly. There's Willhauer, and again, the Railers are doing a good job closing out on the shooters. There's an open three from the corner. That's up off the back of the rim. Ebelair, the board for Lincoln. Good defensive possession.
Oh, defense and rebounding. The box outs are great right now for the Railers.
Gavin, top of the key, kicks it over to Ebelair, almost thrown away. Gavin thought about the three, didn't take it. Bowlby, swing it down in the corner to Max. Max rises for three, and he hits.
Yeah, there is time. He got it open. A nice skip pass from Gavin Block, and we're really tough to zone when our shots are going down. And we've got some guys inside that can score the basketball, and then we're pretty good passers too.
Max and Joey on the double team, and a foul is going to be whistled. Are they going to get Max or Joey on that one? If it's Max, it's going to be 2. Foul will be whistled on Max Cook, so he's picked up his second, third on the team. Horsham will check right back in for Max Cook. 49 seconds to go. Railers on top 15-3.
Well, Jeff, we've yet to see where Max has been in any kind of trouble, foul trouble, or been hurt or tired or whatever. He's played a lot of minutes last week, and it'll be interesting to see how the Railers kind of do without their main ball handler, and I think really a guy that they look to handle the ball the most.
35 seconds to go in the first quarter. Lincoln with a 12-point advantage, 15-3. All the starters have scored in this first quarter. Snyder kicks back out to McChristy. Snyder turns from 14. Bounces off, no good. Gavin there with another board. Railers are doing a great job, as you mentioned, on the board.
Snyder does not look confident in his game at the free throw line, too. So I think the Railers, when they see that, they can really extend out their wings, and it just becomes even harder for Taylorville to get a shot off on the outside.
Down to 10 seconds. Olden over to Bowlby. Down on the corner to Horsham. Back out to Block. Looking down low. Comes around the screen. Bowlby's going to drive baseline. Has his shot blocked. But no, foul's going to be whistled. That's going to go against Wilhauer. And Bowlby will go to the line shooting 2 with a little under 2 seconds left here in the quarter.
Yeah, not a good foul by Wilhauer. Bowlby off a one-legged runner behind the backboard, basically because of the last-second shot. And the Railers were fortunate enough to get Wilhauer to go for the block as Bowlby goes up and misses his first free throw.
First one no good. Bowlby came in a 60% free throw shooter, just 3 of 5 on the season coming in. All the Railers have backed off of the lane except for Joey on the far side. Second one, that'll go down for Bowlby. He has 3. Railers are up 16-3. Three-quarter court on the way. Hits the front of the rim. Will not go. Our score at the end of 1. Lincoln 16. Taylorville 3. Back with the second quarter in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Last 30.
Coach Wallace now lives in Chandler, Arizona, and is retired from teaching and coaching. He stays involved in education as a substitute teacher and also conducts basketball coaching clinics. Lincoln High School, let's welcome back Coach Lauren Wallace.
Ten seconds.
Second quarter of action about to get underway at Roy S. Anderson along with Josh Komnick. Jeff Benjamin with you. Railers on top 16-3. On the court for the Railers, Horsham, Olden, Ebelair, Block, and into the contest for the first time, Adam Conradi. So it's funny. Conradi comes in and they take Snyder out. A lot of their size goes to the bench.
Yeah, we'll look to see what Adam can do against this zone.
McChristy, a long 3 is no good. Conradi tracks down the rebound before it goes out of bounds. And the Railers doing a good job on the boards. This is their best game on the boards all season.
Yeah, let's post up Conradi down right on the block and try to have somebody go up against that big frame that Conradi can bring to the Railers.
7:20 to go, first half. Horsham pass down at Ebelair's feet. And it's kicked away into the hands of McChristy for Taylorville. Taylorville with a nice move as McChristy lays it up and in. That the turnover may be charged to Ebelair, but Tyler's pass was right down at his feet.
Yeah, too far down at the feet, and I think we've got to look short porch a little bit more for Conradi. He's open down there, and good things can happen when you can get a guy that big, the ball close to the hoop.
Olden looking to the high post to Gavin, where Dust and Block are battling for position. Gavin back out at Olden. In the corner is Horsham. Block tried to get it down to Conradi. Nice move off the glass and in.
Yeah, we can get him the basketball. He can score. He's got size and weight on anybody that Taylorville can bring in. So we've got to find a way for Adam to hold off those guys down low.
Foul's going to be whistled on Ebelair again on the sideline. That must be the foul sideline.
This guy's called every foul tonight.
First on Peyton. That'll be his first, fourth on the team. You know, in the pass down to Conradi wasn't the best pass from Gavin. The good hands from Conradi caught it, made a nice move, laid it up and in. 6:20 to go in first half. McChristy turns. Jumper on the way is up and good. And
Yeah.
that is Tanner Champley.
Yeah, when they get it there, they can score. And a nice jump shot there by Champley. But the Railers got to do a better job of keeping it out of the middle. So far, Taylorville not been able to hit on a lot of threes, so they're going to try and go inside to find some rhythm.
6 minutes to go in your first half. Lincoln on top 18-7. Again, defensively, the Railers giving up only 35 points a game. And so far here in the first half, defense, nice move by Joey off the glass. That won't go down. Conrady with the tip. That won't go.
Up again, Adam.
Gets it again. Tyler, open three. Come on. Got it.
Yeah, great job by Adam. Credit Adam with that three, too. He did a good job of, he tipped it up once to try and rebound it. It almost went in, and he tipped it, or got the rebound again, and threw it out to wide open Horsham, who's shooting the ball already a lot better.
21-7, and Gavin and Joey collide. Ball loose on the floor. There's about 6 people in that scrum, and the alternating possession will give it back to Taylorville.
Yeah, unfortunate, really, for the Railers. Gavin just ran right into his own player in Olden, and then we kind of lost the ball, and then there was a scrum down on the ground.
Bowlby back in, replacing Horsham. 5:23 to go in the first half. Ebelair, Conrady, Bowlby, Olden, and Block on the floor for the Railers. So really, if you look at it, this is about, at least down low, this is about the best we can do size-wise.
This is as big as we can get, really. You've got Conrady at 6'7", Bowlby, they list him at 6'3". I thought he was 6'5" last year, but he must have shrunk. And then Gavin back at 6'3" now. So we've got good size that we should be able to really dominate on the boards.
Gavin three, back of the rim. Ebelair tips it back out right into the hands of Taylorville. 1 on 5, they will hold it back out. Wilhauer thought about it, didn't take it. McChristie. Back over to Wilhauer. 5 minutes to go. Railers on top 14. Snyder turns at the free throw line. Not really sure what he wants to do with it. Gets it out of trouble back to his Taylorville teammates. On the left side is Dust. Wilhauer, 3. Got it.
Yep, you got to close on him. You got to make him put it on the floor and drive, because he will shoot the 3, and the Railers did a little something different. I haven't seen Gavin Block play the point on our press in the 3 years he's been in high school, so the Railer defense changing a little man up.
21-10. Over to Bowlby on the left side. Joey will bring it between the circles. Lob down in the corner to Ebelair. Railers work it back out as we're under 4.5 to go. Railers up 21-10. Ebelair open for 3 and connects.
Yeah, it'd be nice to get it. You know, he can shoot it too. We saw that last year in the sophomore game, and he's been really shy to shoot it this year. But he can put it in the basket. And when you can get a couple threes from a guy like Peyton Ebelair or Will Cook, that's just extra scoring.
Railers averaging about 7 threes a game. They've already got 5 here in the first half. Lincoln on top 24-10 as we're halfway through the second. Dust from the right side off the back of the rim. There's another good board for the Railers. Gavin Block comes down with it. Ahead quickly to Bowlby, running the court. Glass, good.
Yeah, I think this team can really run. It's not a great transition. It's at least a 75% transition.
Timeout taken by Taylorville. We will take it with them. 3:45 to go in the first half. It's Lincoln 26, Taylorville 10. Back with more in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Alongside Josh Komnick and Scott Kirby, Jeff Benjamin with you. Railers on top 26-10. And Josh, I know you've got the stats as they're updating there. I'd really be interested to see how the Railers are doing. Number of baskets made and number of assists they've got on those baskets, because their ball movement's been really good tonight.
Yeah, 7 assists so far for the Railers on 10 baskets, so you can't beat that. Better than what we saw in the first week.
Austin Cruz in the lineup for the first time. He joins Will Cook, who is off the bench as well. Good double team up by the Railers. Taylorville breaks out of it. Now the Railers will set up their defense.
Yeah, nice couple minutes by Adam Conrady too. He got a layup and assisted really on a 3 by Horsham too. So good minutes by Adam Conrady.
Sheedy back on top to McChristie between the circles. Lob it, trying to get it down low, and I'm not sure who
stole that.
Right to Bowlby.
Threw it right to Bowlby.
Well, let's not go that far. But yeah, I mean, if it were intended for Bowlby, it was a great pass.
Yeah, it's touchdown.
Block over to Bowlby.
Yeah, now Taylorville's picked up man. They figured that the zone's not going to work, so they're going to try something different here.
Will Cook over on the left side to Horsham. Bowlby comes out around a screen. His 3 is on the way off the left side, no good. And steps called. Oh, thought it was going to be steps. A foul is going to be whistled in the backcourt.
That's tightly called tonight, don't you think? I didn't think, really, Will was all over him, but I didn't think he did any part of giving any shove or anything. So not used to Central State 8. I mean, this is not normal Central State 8 basketball. Maybe they've decided they're going to clean it up a little bit.
Wait till February and March.
Yeah. Wait till you go to...
Nice steal by Gavin.
Score it.
Gavin gets his guy up in the air and contact, and Gavin's going to go to line shooting too. And that's something Gavin's done a great job of this year, is going to the basket.
Yeah, he's done a good job of going to the basket, plus ball faking. You know, he's 6'5", but he's really smart with his game. He knows his game, and most people anymore try and block shots all the time, and Gavin did a good job. And not only does he, as he misses the first free throw, but not only does he get the shot, a ball fake, but he gets into the body of the defender, and then he's always normally going to the free throw line.
Gavin came in tonight an 83% free throw shooter. 2:37 to go. 26-10. Gavin with 4 on the night. Make it 5 as the second one goes down. 27-10. Railers up by 17. 2.5 minutes to go. And traveling. I think. Oh, wow. Interesting.
Well, that's a ref seeing a guy fall down, and I got to call something, and it wasn't, and it should have been travel. Really, it should have been travel, but that's a ref saying I better bail myself out here.
So second foul called on Will Cook, 6th on the team. So after this, Taylorville shooting free throws. Skip it down low. Nice catch underneath. Kicking it back out. Sheedy thought about it. No one there to get the pass as he tried to go up for the shot. Now he's going to fire a 3. Missed it badly off the backboard. Rebound comes down to the Railers, and Gavin quickly into the front court. Bounce ahead to Will Cook. Will over to Cruz. Back on top, Bowlby. Gavin down the lane he goes. Contact off the glass. Will not go, but Block will go back to the line.
Yeah, aggressive again, Jeff. We talked about it. I think Gavin could have been more aggressive in the first week of getting to the basket, and you're seeing it tonight. I think he feels that really nobody from Taylorville can guard him.
Second foul on Rhymes. 4th on Taylorville. Gavin, first free throw is good. 28-10, Horsham to the bench.
I think Coach is starting to get a little rhythm of his subs now. You're seeing, 3 minutes by Horsham, and he's coming out. Abelair's coming in, and Conrad is coming in. Now you've got Cruz coming in. So I think Coach is figuring out a little bit of a rhythm and a little bit of a substitution pattern where the Railers can kind of get used to it.
Gavin with his second one. Boy, Rhymes is having all kinds of trouble handling the Railer pressure. Well, everybody in purple's having difficulty with the Railer pressure tonight.
Right, we're moving right now. It's tough to get a shot off for Taylorville.
Rhymes, Sheedy. Minute and a half to go in the first half. Railers on top, 29-10. Inside to Snyder at the free throw line. Didn't want to even look at a shot. Driving the lane. Snyder. Back out. Sheedy. Foot on the line. Shoots up the 3. Missed it. Fulk with the rebound. He tries to spin. Kicks out to Rhymes. He loads up for 3. That's no good. Fighting for the rebound. Will Cook. Can you get it, Will? Nope, but Will's going to get whistled for his 3rd. And that's just good hustle, and Will and Rhymes collided. Will picks up his 3rd, and Rhymes will go to the line shooting 1 in bonus.
Yeah, that's all right, though. Will went after the ball, and you can't fault that. That's going after a scrum there, and Will did a good job of going after it. I don't have any problem with that. Good job by the Railers battling underneath, but we're starting to get pushed under the basket on their rebounding for a while there. Taylorville wasn't even close to getting any offensive rebounds, and there they got one and was able to tip another one back.
Mitchell Rhymes, the 5'11 junior at the line, shooting 1 in bonus. Free throw on the way, spins off, no good. Railer free throw defense doing well again tonight. 0 of 3 for the other team, under a minute to go. Railers on top by 19 as we approach halftime.
Yeah, I got Gavin Block with 6 boards already, so the Railers are doing a good job of boxing out and letting Gavin go get it.
And Josh, earlier you talked about Coach Alexander working this rotation, and it's really been abnormal tonight because Max has had 2 early fouls, so you can't work that into it as well.
Right, yeah, we haven't had to deal with that, but you got to remember that's going to happen at some point this year. So it's nice to see the Railers extend the lead when Max goes to the bench, and a great job by the Railers of handling the basketball. He's our primary ball handler, and we've done a good job of handling the basketball.
Joey over to Gavin. Railers are going to hold for one, it looks like. 15 seconds to go. Holden working against Rhymes. Now they look to go with their set. Joey as a Gavin, and we're going to get a foul on Falk. And the official right in front of the play called it, yes, but it took about the third or fourth push and contact.
Yeah, and
not
a bad foul, though, by Taylorville. You look, they only had 4 team fouls. Now they're 5th, so now you make the Railers do something different with only 7.3 seconds. They may try and foul again here.
Ebelair to inbound on the sideline. Bowlby looking to try and get it down to Conradi, down to 4 to 3. Ebelair is going to drive, kick it out in the corner. Gavin 3, can we end it good? Spins out.
Good pass by Ebelair, too.
Our score at the half, it is Lincoln 29, Taylorville 10. We'll be back with our halftime in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
We'll start with the kindergarten and first graders. Our next group of girls to perform are second and third graders.
It's the most beautiful time of the year. Just waiting so much to me. I should be there in the winter's time, but I won't be able to miss it. I don't want to start my holiday, but I can't stop staring at your face. I should be there in the winter's time, but I won't be able to miss
Our last group of girls, the fourth and fifth graders.
Christmas tree,
please.